Greetings, Earthlings. Today we have a challenge that will be bound to ground you to the core, and the theme is simple. Nature/Earth themed terrors only. And altogether we have Oben as our hero, the Middle Path Druid up to Spirit Forest, 3/2/2 Banana Farms, a 4/2/5 Village, and just the Middle Path Beast Handler. And the map we're doing it on is, well, Pat's Pond. This looks probably the most nature/earthy, just because it's green. And also because I think 100 rounds of this map will make for, hopefully, an interesting challenge. Yeah, hopefully I didn't miss any other earthy/nature towers. If I did, then make sure to leave a 10-paragraph essay of why I should feel bad for myself for missing an upgrade. But I should have all of them. For round 4 here, I guess I'll just tank everything, and I guess I'll just center a majority of my defense on this side. I think on Pat's Pond, you do want to do that. Keep defenses on one side, so you can deal with the first half on the entrance over here, and then by the time it gets the balloons on the right side, gets the left side, well, the balloons should have already fully come out. Now, I probably should have put Oben a little bit higher, because right now if I set on my defense like below the track, then I barely have any time for the left path to pop Bloons Pith, but we'll see. I think we got a fairly obvious early game here. Simply Jungle the Druid, and we'll probably try to get as many farms as we can until this thing starts failing us. At which point, probably more Druids. I banned Lightning, because again, we're going like pure nature, so not even any cross paths that, break the primitive theme. Which again is why we only have 4/2/5 villages, because we keep the wooden ones around. If we upgrade to a building of any sort, anything that's not just, nature-y, then yeah, simply not allowed. And I could probably get my first farm down once this round ends. Yeah, I think I have it just in time. Wait, there we go. If I get it before 18 ends, then I get myself a free $20 banana. Or rather not free, but you know what I mean. Also, it's a shame that I couldn't get this out on Earth Day. But honestly, every day should technically be Earth Day. And by that, I mean we should be caring about our planet, more than just one day a year, and not just, bust out the 2-ton diesel trucks 364 days of the year that Earth Day isn't on. But yeah, it doesn't take a genius to say that the Earth is pretty precious, and we should probably take care of it as much as possible. Or else climate change will catch up to us. I'm pretty fortunate to be living in a place where I don't think climate change will affect us as much, aka Canada. Not to say it doesn't affect us. In fact, I think this past winter, we had our warmest one on record, but it was also the cloudiest, which honestly made it more depressing than if it was colder, but, more sunny. Now I have a glimpse of what people in the UK feel like, I guess, but yeah, this is a minor comparison to, I guess, if you lived in other places where maybe it's already super freaking hot and it's gonna get even hotter, or if you live like near sea level or below sea level and your city's just gonna get eaten up and turned into Atlantis in by the end of the century. I don't know where I'm going with this, but this kind of sounds like a Canada recruitment/immigration kind of thing. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Anyways, for camos, I should probably get a 0/0 village, but I guess brambles have to do for now. I honestly don't think we need to farm too hard in the paint, because when we get through the forest, that's already going to give us like 1k per round, and there's only really 2 tier 5s that I need to get. Or rather, once I cap out on those, then there's not really much else I can add other than the tier 4 equivalents, which don't do as much, but obviously, I mean, it's better to have it than not. Again, Captain Obvious speaking over here. But I really think if we just get the Giga and the Spirit of the Forest, 100 rounds should be fairly doable with at least proper micro. I guess the problem with Pat's Pond is that I can't micro the dino to be everywhere, so I still have to keep it in this one spot over here. Yeah, I'm still learning things about the Beast Handler, but I am 99.99% sure now that for the Middle Path Beast, you can't get full map range. Other Beast Handlers have to be in range of the main Beast Handler in order to get the quote-unquote connected intel. And obviously on Pat's Pond, I can't just simply place the Beast Handler in the middle. It has to be one-sided. So because of that, it's likely going to be left-centered or right-centered, and I honestly probably shouldn't put this third farm here. I'm kind of using up good real estate. What do I do for round 40, by the way? I'm probably gonna brambles to do half the mob HP, but I probably get out a little more. Maybe it's time to go for my Beast Handler, Velociraptor. Yeah, I'd say it's time. Let's get a Velociraptor. It's not gonna be well merged, so it's not gonna be very strong. Again, Captain Obvious speaking, but I think this is enough mob damage. These do 8 per shot with the Hawthorns. Maybe I'll do Because I'm going to get another druid anyways, because if I get Jungler's Bounty in range of the farms, then make some decent cash while I'm saving up for Spirit of the Forest. So let me see. Brambles. And there we go. Popped. And the Vine should take care of the rest. Right? Well, Mana Shield. But yeah, for the most part. Anyways, here's a third 3-2-0 farm. And you think it's time? I think it's time. Time to do a Jungler's Bounty at least. So I'll get a new one. Try to get in the range of all three of the farms. Oh, and yeah, I can't forget that, you know, we got open wall trees too. So I'll use it offensively for now to make more money. Yeah, I'm probably going too ham right now. Like, I don't need this much money, but I am getting it anyways. In fact, if I want even more money, I should probably just go for a Monkey Town. But again, I already upgraded this one to camo, so it need to be another one. And the thing is, right now, all my balloon poppers are in, like, not contained in one spot. So one village cannot overlap all of them, sadly. So I think we'll just skip the Monkey Town. Although it would help, I will admit. I suppose we'll just do the hybrid option then. Do some damage while also making a little bit of income. So let's refresh the new wall trees, and yeah, we got a fat stack from that one. Thanks, Selbin. I should actually note that mobs coming from the right side are kind of scary still, because obviously the two druids are kind of top left focused. Perhaps it's a good idea in this case to maybe move this Velociraptor to the curve over here, and we'll start merging it with a couple more things. So let's get at least a 16 on 24. And let's look now. As long as we, don't get the mob to get into the wall trees, then we should be good. And then the druid one-shots will make us not have to worry about the srims anymore. So how many Jungler's Bounties do you think we should be getting before going for Spirit of the Forest? I think, honestly, this is enough. We've got, what, 5 Jungler Druids, Jungler's Bounties, and 1 Max Velociraptor. Probably will afford Spirit of the Forest by, like, around 70 at this rate. Yeah, it's the power of money-making towers. Who knew that, nature/earth towers would be so valuable and so good at making money? Looks like we're actually going to afford the Spirit of the Forest before 70 at this rate. And it's actually kind of funny to see the amount of druids that we have creates so many vines to track. And you see, just vines alone can nearly solo 63. Although I guess I have to admit the wall trees is eating the left side of there. But nah, still, wave 2. Just fine, and we should be good for wave 3 as well, right? Yes, sir, yeah, just look at those vines spawning everywhere. Dare I say they buffed the Jungler's Bounty so much, because Arda makes, I actually don't know if it's a great farming option anymore, because I haven't tried it in a while, but they kept nerfing it. I remember it was really bad at damage before, because it wouldn't have the vine attack, and it wouldn't do any extra damage. But in exchange, it would have a massive radius to increase the amount of money it makes from the farms, but they nerfed that, but again, they made it more balanced, I guess. Like, damage-wise, I don't mean, like, actual balance-wise. I'm actually, again, you've probably heard me mention this many times about the power creep in this game and just how much easier the game is compared to several years ago. Well, Jungler's Bounty is one of that. It is one of those examples of power creep, because I feel like an upgrade really shouldn't be, like, carrying so much against balloons as it does, while also, again, being a solid farming option. For the sake of sounding like a broken record, I'll stop now, and let's start focusing on building T-Rexes. We're making so much money at this point that I don't even care, really, like, the efficiency of the merging that we do, because after I get the Giga, the most efficient thing to do is, tier 1, tier 3 spam of dinos, but I'm lazy. I'll probably just go for, 3 T-Rexes to finish it all off. It's something we should be able to afford before things get too troubling over here. Spirit of the Forest can hold the line for now, because, vine damage is fairly solid now. But now we got the Giga to help out too, so this might be a GG. As you can see, we really don't need much track length in order for the Giga to just nom everything, and then let the Spirit of the Forest, clean up stuff that the thing might miss, since it shoots so slowly. And note, I haven't even maxed this thing yet. I'll get 2 more T-Rexes, I guess, while we're waiting. The third one will have to be where I sell my farm, because I do want a bit more intel on the top side here. I'll just, in the meantime, try to make as much money as I can, because why not, I guess. In the event that we might need the money for something. 95 is actually kind of sketch. If I don't use any abilities, I'm just gonna see. Ability list, I'm actually starting to lose some lives here. That would make sense, but yeah, Spirit of the Forest also gives you lives. What do you know? Lives, money, and damage. It's got it all. So because of that, again, we can just freely tank a couple things. And honestly, I should move it back to this curve here. Because again, it's not too bad if balloons get past, like, on the left side to the right side, because there's so much time for the Spirit of the Forest to do the vine damage thing, you know? See those ramps there? It's okay if we miss them, because the Druids will one-shot them, and Spirit of the Force will do some damage to help out. And let's see a close look at 98 here. Yeah, and just don't mind me nomming the entire left side of 98. And now that's done, here. Have some more around 98. I think you're thinking fortified DTs might be scary, because they might go really fast. So let's see. Those ceramics are probably gonna leak, aren't they? But I can afford to tank it, so screw it. I'm tanking it. And let's see if I need to do any micro for the bad here. I'll probably have to use the stun, if anything. Okay, I'll move it up a little bit. Sure, I kind of feel bad for the balloons here. And I actually don't have to. I'll just let it go. Nice. And because we got the Spirit of the Force first, that was the one that got the most pops, but yeah, Giga definitely carried the end game there. Okay, we know the job's not done though, because if we can beat 100 rounds that easily, there's actually a chance we can do 120. So let's add, well, 20 more rounds to the challenge. I'm gonna max out the Giga while I'm at it. Again, I don't expect this to make it to 120 because Pat's Pond is pretty brutal. And if you combine that with insane free play rounds, then yeah, go figure. Like, let's see how we handle all these random DTs here. I guess what I'll do is, maybe I'll do a wall of trees. Actually, I can't, because I want the wall of trees to hang on. I'll use an ability there. And I'm dead, because I actually, because of restarting, the Druids doesn't have the full vine. But even then, I don't think that would have made a difference, because the Srams move even faster. So even less time to catch them. Not to fret, though, I think this round will probably have to be a round where I drop a lot more T-Rexes for the stun ability, because I can certainly use that. I'll do a wall tree here, and yeah, again, that's gonna kill us. So yeah, here's what I'm talking about here. Like 4 T-Rexes on the curve over here, under a Jungle Jobs village. And we'll try to use those abilities for that point where DTs get scary, like there. I'll tank that. Stun here for sure. I got 2 more to work with, so let's budget carefully. So far so good though, and I think that's the end of the wave. Alright, so that does it. Just a couple of T-Rex stuns, and we are Gucci. Actually, wait, I just lost some lives there. This could be scary. I'll see if I need to blast off any abilities for the last part here, but hopefully not. I just had to do it in case. But we're good. Okay, on that note, maybe I should have farmed a little bit harder, because I feel like, I could just use a billion T-Rexes all over the map. But I guess we are limited in land space anyways. So we get diminishing T-Rex spots. But oh well, we'll just make use of the current run that we have. I'll drop a wall of trees here. Use another stun. Yeah, the problem is that it's chasing right now. I need the Giga to be getting close. And just use infinite stuns. Yep, case in point, close does a lot better. And ZMG's moving really fast here, so this probably is a stun round. Or nah. Yep, I'll stun. Den 98 lives. 93. I have no idea how we're leaking like pink balloons, but that beats me. Yeah, all bow down to your Lord and Savior close targeting. We also keep leaking more lives down 18. Maybe I should actually spam some more Jungle's bounties, because we could certainly use them to, like, collect those Rams that are leaking. At this rate, you know, the Spirit of the Force isn't really giving us enough. Plus 25 lives. More stuns here. Another one. That DT is going to kill me, isn't it? I swear a DT round's going to be the death of me here. I gotta use a stun here to catch those DTs. And let's see, probably more here, right? Yep, 1 stun. And I missed a... crap, I missed a fortified. Thank goodness the Jungle Druids, they collected it. 1 more stun, and I actually used all of them for 106 here. So hopefully, I don't die to 107. I'm also acutely aware that if you do merge the T-Rexes, each one's cooldown becomes a little bit shorter. But the thing is, I think I honestly want quantity over quality for the abilities. It's more just keeping them in place at this point, because they get unstunned anyways the moment, you know, they earlier pop. So quantity is better in this case. Now let's try this again, shall we? I'll use a stun. I see 2 Srams leaking, but I can't believe Jungle Druids didn't get that. You know what? We'll add more Jungle Druids too. And we're actually running out of space in the villages, and I want the Beast Sanders to be there, so we'll just put them in, you know, slightly worse spots now. Like there. I think once we run out of Beast Sander space around the left side, though, it's probably worth it to start merging so that they all get the prime real estate. Because I don't want, like, if I start getting stuns over here, then I have no idea when I use the ability where it's going to come from, which is going to be really annoying to keep track of. So again, having them contained in all one spot sounds like a better play to me. And yeah, if it's not DTs, I feel like we're A-okay, as you see. 109 is cleared. 110 here might be a different story. Yeah, I gotta use a stun there for the bad timing. Another stun. Come on, don't make me use stuns for everything. I'll use a tree, it's fine. Make some money while we're at it. That helps me alleviate some pressure, and just like that, we're back up to 21k. I'll start selling this druid spot. Because again, the druids can be anywhere, and they do the exact same. This looks to be my last decent beast handler spot though, and again, DT is here. I'm gonna use one stun here, one stun again. And another one. And another one. And that's it for this round. Actually, how about one more over here? I think we can get an okay spot for the T-Rex. Yeah, I'll stop there. I honestly don't know what's more efficient at this point. Getting more T-Rexes for merging, or getting Jungle's bounties for catching Ceram. So I'll just leave it as is. And we'll spend money if I absolutely need to these next rounds. And I gotta admit, these past few rounds haven't been too bad. We can definitely make it to 119, although I don't think we have enough bad damage for it. For this round, I'm gonna need to basically spam T-Rex abilities off cooldown. Because again, I can't let a single DT leak. I got 6 abilities now for this round. Hopefully they come up in time. Otherwise, I don't know. One now? Oh, they're going really fast, aren't they? One more? One? Close, but I gotta find a way to not let the camo Cerams leak even. Yeah. It was a blunder letting the, using the big Giga ability earlier. Actually, I have it again. Let's use it. I don't care. Luckily we got the camos. And we should be good here. Nice. Alright, and again, I have no faith here because I cannot move this Giga. And the bats are gonna be coming from 3 different sides. So think about it like that. How am I going to, get that? It actually did pop, which is crazy. So you're telling me there's a chance. Well, I guess because of that, we gotta at least try. So let's move it here, and then let's make sure to use a stun the moment it's gone. But I need camos under these druids here. Problem is, I got no clue how to beat these EMGs, though. Is there even enough time in this little length? There actually is. If I get enough druids. So this, fellas, is why I keep some extra money on hand. So again, let's run it back. Ability. And let's hope these extra druids on the right side here can also do damage with their main thorn. No. Okay, here's actually a different idea. What if I did just one T-Rex on the right side and then use the ability for the Cerams? So that means I have to manually target this one, so wait for it. Now? Beautiful. And quickly. Oh, crap. I said, oh, crap, because I think this bad will be too close to the exit by the time we deal with the third one up top here. This is the third one. Yeah, this is definitely too late, right? Yeah, it's a good try, guys. Good try. But unfortunately, we lose. Again, though, still a tremendous effort by the Earth Towers to get this far on one of the hardest maps in the game. But yeah, that's it. Have a grounded day.